All right. I want to talk about a couple things before we get started on pages 3 and 4 in our response booklet. You should have listened to the video of Martina the Beautiful Cockroach by Carmen Didi. There were some words in there that I kind of want to give you some vocab for. So, cucaracha is Spanish for cockroach. Señora means Mrs., so a woman that's married. Una peñeta is a comb. Una mantilla is a lace shawl. Abuela is grandmother. Un consejo incredible is an incredible tip or shocking advice. The el perico is the parrot. Caramba means wow. Muchacha is girl. Señor is Mr. Hola, you should know, is hello. Mi amor means my love. And then you have the word suitor. So a suitor is someone who is, it's a man who is pursuing a relationship with a particular lady. Okay, so in the stories, the suitors are the pig, the rooster, and the lizard. Okay, so they're after Martina to be their wife. So they are suitors. Daintily, that means in a refined manner. So she didn't just plop down. She did it very gently. Cocky. The rooster is considered cocky. So he's conceited or arrogant. Okay, not very nice. Kind of stuck up. And then the other word with the pig, Don Cerrado, is aroma. Okay, that's a distinctive, typically it's a pleasant smell, but it can also be a bad smell. All right. So let's review our elements of a folk tale. And actually, if you look at page 4, they're actually right there on page 4 for you. So we have retold by an author. It tells a message, lesson, moral, or explains why things are the way they are. Is there an unclear setting? Maybe it starts long ago, far away, once upon a time. Are there good and bad characters? Are there events that happen in threes? Is there a problem that's solved by the good character? Is there a happy ending? And are there repetition of words? So do their words or phrases get repeated throughout the story? All right. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Hopefully you went and viewed the video on Cuba that I linked. It will kind of help you get an idea of where this story comes from. And this is a map, okay, of where Cuba is. If you look, it's really close to the United States because this is Florida. All right, so it's right here. All right. And we talked about map skills here. When there are circles with stars, it's usually the capital, but sometimes they just do regular circles to point out important places, okay? So please make sure that you view the video for Cuba if you have not, okay? Because you're going to need to, at the bottom here, in good sentences, describe where Cuba is located, okay? So where is Cuba located? If we look, it is completely surrounded by water, all right? It's close to Florida. It actually borders the Gulf of Mexico, the Caribbean Sea, and the, I'm blanking, Atlantic Ocean. Okay, so there's 3 bodies of water that are around it. It's also near Jamaica, which is right here. You could say it's close to the Bahamas, it's close to the Cayman Islands. Any of those things would work, okay? So make sure you describe where Cuba is located, all right? And then on this side, you're going to use the Martina the Beautiful Cockroach story that I read to you. And you're going to answer these questions just like you did with the 3 little pigs, okay? So as we go through, we're going to look, is it retold by someone? Well, right on the cover, it says retold by Carmen Didi, all right? And in the video, I showed you the cover, and it was right there. Is there a message, a lesson, a moral, or does it explain why why things are the way they are. Make sure you write yes or no in there and tell me how you know that from the story. All your answers over here in the prove it section. The prove it section has to be from the story. Okay. And then we have unclear setting. So does the story start with once upon a time, long ago, far away? And you're going to fill in yes or no, and then how you know that. Are there good and bad characters? If it's yes, write that there and tell me who they are. Do events happen in threes? I'm going to tell you, yes, there are 3 events. So make sure you list those. I know it's not a very big space, so you're not writing sentences in here. Just do your best to put them in there. Is there a problem that's solved by a good character? Is there a happy ending to this story? If so, what is it? And do we have repeated words? This is a definite yes, and I'm going to tell you it's Martina, Josefina, Catalina, Cucaracha, on and on and on, okay? So that's what you're going to do in your response booklet today, all right? Stay tuned tomorrow, and we'll go over the next section of what you need to do in your response booklet.